This is the softest and most natural looking Afro Kinky human bulk hair I have ever worked with. Hey lovelies, welcome back to another hair tutorial video, and today's video is sponsored by Hotbraids, and we're going to be working with their Afro Kinky bulk human hair, and this is in the color 1B and it's 8 inches long. To get started, we're going to need some hair wax, hair gloss, an edge brush, and a comb. We're also going to be using some clips to separate the hair and a rat tail comb along with a spray bottle with water. And last but not least, we have the Afro Kinky hair that we're going to use from Hotbraids. To complete the look you saw earlier, we're going to be using 5 packs of hair. Now, this is going to be a very detailed tutorial, so it may be longer than my usual videos. So just follow along with me to get started. I'm going to prep the hair. So to do so, I'm going to split this one pack into around 2 to 3 sections. So I'm going to start off small. I'm not going to do one big pack at a time. Now, you're going to see a lot of hair coming out, but don't be worried, because nothing is ever going to waste with this hair. That's the beauty of it. After sorting through the hair and fix what needs to be fixed and place what needs to be placed where, I'm going to use a spray bottle now and spray it with water so we can go through once again. I know this may seem tedious, but trust me, it's worth it, because normally, sometimes you're left with a lot of waste hair, but it's because you really don't know how to use it properly. So we're going to get that out of the way so that nothing is wasted. So basically, I'm pulling and I'm placing and just repeating the process until everything is aligned. This is how it's looking now. It's taking shape, coming along nicely, and I'm going to just compare how we started out with where we are now, and you can definitely see the difference. So I'm spraying some more water to get it real moist, and here we are. Look at that curl pattern there. Tell me if you don't see the difference. Yeah, I know you would have seen it too. But for real, there's a big difference with how it's looking now after we've prepped it versus how it was looking prior to prepping it. So I'm going to do another comparison again, just for those who are in doubt, to see the major difference there is. Let's get right into the mini twists now, but before I do so, I'm going to separate the hair to show you guys what amount of hair I'm using for these twists. So I'm going to be using 3 of these strands. I'm going to call them strands that I've separated for the twist. And that's how I'm going to be doing it right throughout, because I want them, even though they're going to be parted small, I want the twist to have a little fluff to them, a little body. To help with the installation process, I'm going to pre-part my hair in sections so I don't have to spend a lot of time going over that. And I'm going to be using the Soft Touch hair wax to go over the part that I made before. So I just made a general part, then apply the wax on the scalp itself and then go over with the comb to ensure that the partings are clean and neat. So at the back from ear to ear, that's where I made the first parting, and then I am gonna make another one at the front of my head. So the same process applies. I pre-part, then I use the hair wax to apply to that part and use a comb to go over it to ensure that it's clean, neat, and crisp, the whole works. So after making the part in the center, I'm going down to the side at the top of my ear, and I'm going to repeat the step at the next side of my head. And if you're not good at parting your hair, you can definitely use the aid of a second mirror just to check if your partings are straight. And yeah, I know these aren't so straight, but I'm going to be doing them over. This is just the pre-part to get into the smaller partings. My hair is so funny. I can bet if I really wanted them to curl like that, they would have never, ever looked like that. But we move. I'm starting off with 1 row at the back. Now, to start the mini twist, I am using 1 piece of Afro Kinky bulk hair, and I'm going to be doing it like you'd be doing your box braid, your regular box braid. That's why I'm starting it off, and I'm going to plait to a particular point where I'm going to stop and then start off with the twist. So I'm going to twist it out a bit before adding the second piece of hair. Keep in mind, we're going to be adding 3 different pieces of extensions to the twist to complete the look. So I'm going in with that second piece now, and then I'm going to just twist it in and continue along until I get to another point. I'm going to add the third piece. And then that's it. What I'm going to do later on in the video, I'm going to show you how to install these mini twists with 2 other methods. So this is like the box braid method, where you start with a braiding hair from your hair and then you twist it out. I'm going to show you the second method of installing these mini twists. So I'm starting off by braiding my own hair. I'm plaiting my own hair. And this is like the invisible knotless method in a sense. So I'm going to plait to a point, and then I'm going to take a piece of the Afro Kinky bulk hair. And instead of having my hair with the 3-strand plaits, I'm going to just put it in 2 and then twist that braiding hair into my hair and continue along. And then I'll add a second piece and then a third piece. And don't mind how you can obviously see where the braiding hair has started. Once I've released the twist, my hair will just fluff out as it should. It's just because it's been, tightly twisted, while it's looking at that at the top, where you can see the difference from where it started. Now I'm going to show you the third method, because you've seen the first one like your regular box braids, the second one like the invisible start, and then the third one is going to be a crochet method. First of all, you're going to start off by plaiting your hair. Then you're going to take a piece of the Afro Kinky bulk hair, insert the crochet needle through the base of your plaited hair, and you're going to hook the braided hair through. And you're going to start off now by twisting it. So you don't plait to a far part. You just plait to an extent where it's good as is. And then after you crochet the braiding hair through, you're just going to twist it in and then add your second piece and continue to twist out. So once again, the only part that's plaited is your natural hair. You just plait the base of it to ensure that the crochet can go through, the crochet needle can go through and get the hair through without it unraveling, and you just start to twist the crocheted hair in. And remember what I told you earlier about nothing is wasted with this hair. Now look at this clump that I've gotten from quote-unquote waste hair. I'm just straightening it out and going through the process like I showed you in the beginning of the video. Now it's all good, so I'm going to have it attached to this twist that I was doing previously to complete it, and we're good to go. So literally nothing gets wasted. I'm not even gonna lie, I was so tired. These twists, they took me around 10 hours to complete. I was just too happy to be through. And now I'm gonna use a pair of scissors. I forgot to mention that you would need one in the beginning, and a dipping container. I clipped some of the ends, and now I'm gonna dip the hair in some hot water. And if you're not familiar with this step, if you've never had your hair dipped before on your own, then please be extra careful, as you can hurt yourself. The water was piping hot. So I dipped the hair and I kept it in for probably like 5 seconds thereabout, or a little bit more. After dipping it, I'm gonna then remove the hair from the hot water and use the towel. Well, I failed to mention that as well. You're gonna need a towel. I'm gonna use a towel to just dry the hair off a bit, because just to get the excess water out. It's not gonna be completely dried or anything, but you will get most of it. So now you can see the difference between the hair that has been dipped and the hair that's not yet dipped. And it was at this point that I was completely sold. Like, the hair was soft before, but afterwards it was so soft, lightweight, and it just felt as if it was my actual hair. So once again, let's make a comparison. This is the side that has been dipped, and then the other that hasn't been dipped. Now I'm just gonna go through and make some little snips. I kind of did a little layered look, where the ones at the front, they are shorter than the ones at the back. So I'm hoping I will like the outcome of it. I'm gonna apply some mousse to the hair, mainly the ends. I'm mainly putting it on the ends, and then I'm going to show you guys what the official finished look is like. And I'm also putting some gloss on it as well. Not much sheen, just a little gloss to add a little sparkle to it. Not too much. This is it. This is the finished look, and I'm going to show you the back. This is how it's looking. These are the little parts that I made. And yeah, once again, I have nothing bad to say about the hair texture. The quality so far, everything is on point. In total, I had 207 twists. So just for reference, in case you're wondering. I'm going to show you a few styles I tried using these twists. And the first one is a side part let down. It's kind of cute. I was feeling it a bit. I didn't even realize the ends wanted trimming up some more until I was going over this video, but let's not look there. So this is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think. And the hair will be linked in the description box below. Don't forget to check it out. And please subscribe if you haven't. Bye. Yeah,